Hello to you all, I hope everything is good with you. May I welcome you to this journey from Hammersmith through central London to Aldwych. We hope you enjoy the relaxing ride from the front of this double-decker bus on this lovely day. Our journey begins from Hammersmith Tube and bus station above the shopping centre. We'll head eastbound passing the Olympia Exhibition Centre before we enter the area of Kensington. The bus will travel along Kensington High Street where we'll pass Kensington Gardens, the Royal Albert Hall. Eventually we'll enter the ultra-posh area of Knightsbridge where people have more money than sense, before reaching Hyde Park. We'll then cross over the busy roundabout along Piccadilly, passing Green Park and the Ritz Hotel. We're now at Piccadilly Circus, with its big blinding screens, close to London's Chinatown. As we turn onto the long road of Haymarket, heading southbound, we'll make a left as we approach Canada House, then we'll arrive at the famous Trafalgar Square and Nelson's Column. Crossing over the roundabout, we'll make our way to the Strand passing by Charing Cross Station. We're now approaching Aldwych and its theatres, where our journey comes to an end.
está arrancada, yo hago hoyos y voy para arriba. Y si se terminan los hoyos, yo siembro palos y aunque sea voy para arriba. Eso fue lo que le digo yo. No creo que haya alguien, porque yo he visto historias, que haga algo como lo que yo he hecho. Solo porque te dijeron, mira, así como vos sos el trabajador, puedes venir a salir adelante, puedes hacer esto, puedes hacer las ganas de ser quien quiero ser. Renunciar a tu trabajo, comprar un boleto, ganar tu bolsón y vamos. Y ya estando aquí, ¿qué hay? No puedo hablar el idioma, no puedo hacer esto, pero soy trabajador. Ahora, cuando yo lo veo a ustedes, y eso me gustó también, ver lo que ustedes estaban haciendo, cómo era el negocio y todo, cómo ustedes salían adelante, cómo poder salir del país y poder triunfar en otro país. Créeme que fueron parte de mi inspiración. Y te veo así como esa mujer. Como que te voy a decir las palabras que te dije cuando te conocí. Tú, en las manos de un buen hombre, lo haces explotar. O sea, explotar, llevar a cabo lo que querés, lo lográs. Que un hombre inteligente, un hombre que sepa bien. Son características que no todos los hombres ven en una mujer. Y no lo ven para en el caso mío, yo siento, como yo te dije,
Holland Road.
estoy aquí todavía. Estoy para que puedas ser una mejor persona, si aún se puede. Estoy para que puedas lograr lo que quieres. Te quiero apoyar en lo que vos quieres. Independientemente, ya me he puesto esto en la mente, independientemente del día de mañana, te vayas, yo me vaya, quiero que sepas que yo siempre voy a querer lo mejor para ti. Yo siempre quiero me gusta eso que estás estudiando, me gusta eso del emprendimiento, me gusta lo que haces, tu manera de trabajar. Aquel día que viste
To Aldwych.
eso es.
So it was somewhere different to where she usually is. Yeah, it was by Brook Green. So
Es natural. Yo cuando hago mis cosas naturales, a veces uno quiere inventar.
it's different set of faces, yeah.
Pero cuando haces tus cosas naturales, es más sensible a que las personas vean tus cosas y estén ahí. Lastimosamente,
But you could see like who had paired off with who, you know, like months.
Oh,
Yeah,
Warwick Gardens.
there were these like three blondes. They were like the babies were into nice outfits.
are you trying to show the babies?
Well, there was about one close to some of the other boy, like 9 months. I think the youngest was like 4 or 5
Years old.
9
months.
to
And the oldest,
Aldwych.
like,
So I think sounds like you're really doing like age group ranges.
yeah, so I think they were all about.
She must be one of the older ones at all.
No, but there was like someone that like fell on the floor. And this one boy kept like going everywhere. So he was chasing after him. He wouldn't sit
She
still.
starts walking.
But yeah. just like, I've never been to anything like that before, so I was just watching.
The Design Museum.
Yeah, I think that maybe the boy that was closest up was adopted. But apparently it was his own parents. There's nothing against them, but I just appreciate it. So, oh, that's nice. There's something
Yo sé que hay que soltarle ahí. Son las críticas del
yeah.
porque eso me detiene.
But the blue one you like.
9. 2. Aldwych.
Entonces, son cosas mías que están ahí, que vivo con ella todos los días. Pero ahora te pregunto, ¿cómo me ves a mí? Quitando de la parte
Very different things.
sentimental, si no
I like
ves
hearing the
como
names of
¿cómo lo ves? ¿Qué pensás de él?
Trendy names or
Well, I'd say they were.
Sino que como yo te digo, como
I think everybody was like.
¿cómo es
There was one baby dressed up, and I was like, oh my god, mum would just be the exact same. One, it was like floral, really floral baby grey, and like a white cape knit cardi. And I was like, oh my. And then there was another one that was like old-fashioned pink with a collar, and pink cardi, and I was like, yeah. And there was some very clearly from Trotters. It was like, nowhere to get this. Yeah, I had quite a nice colour. There was just so much going on that I was just like, stunned by it. And I didn't know all the songs, and they were all singing away, and I was like,
Fillmore Gardens.
No, no, dai, no, guarda, il giorno del vestito è questo.
Che devo sempre ascoltare. Sto bene, buongiorno.
High Street Kensington Station.
No, è qua io?
No,
No, qua.
no, questo.
No, devo farti vedere. Questa è
Io non so dove devi vedere.
io non l'ho visto.
Aspetta, no, vediamo qua. Qua, dai, guarda, te lo do. Dai.
9,
Mi sa che sta qua?
2, Aldwych.
Che abbiamo peggio sta, non ho visto. Ah, perché queste sono le mele, non lo so, le mele.
Non è che siamo arrivati. Non so. Eh?
C'è scritto la stessa. Basta.
Kensington
Una
Station.
chiesa, però questa qua. No,
Si vede da noi?
non è questo.
Aspetta che mi era staccato il coso. Ah no, guarda, stiamo qua.
No, pure.
Mi arriva qua, vedi?
Lo so.
So
Questa è chiesa, sta qua, dai.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8 fermate.
Quello di che... No, è scritto.
Ah, c'è pure Zara, va.
Kensington Palace.
Toglilo, tanto c'è.
No, è tolto, è tolto.
Quanto hai detto? 10 tipo, questo
8.
8, vabbè, continuiamo questa serie.
Non vedi che poi alla fine sei pure un po' affittato, no?
Invece siamo... Ah, vedi, vieni qua. Oppure Anita Infinity.
Pensa di no, io in palestra in vacanza ci andrei solo. C'hai una settimana di giorni, sì, un giorno. Eh?
9,
Passa,
2, Aldwych.
e praticamente devi avere per forza di se non prendo i biglietti, cioè forse lo prendo. All'anziano, quindi c'ho il cellulare, con l'applicazione.
Ma pure, hai visto pure di pagare quelli per strada, per fischio, tutti i posti.
Questo è il parco nostro, noi stiamo da un'altra parte, ovviamente.
Invece in Italia,
Non è bello però,
in Italia se vuoi comprare un pacchetto di gomme, un pacchetto di sigarette con la carta, lo guardiamo che stanno indietro.
Così ci siamo messi pure, cioè alla fine conviene pure l'auto.
Secondo me lo fanno perché per non mareggiare
soldi, quindi fai meno, non c'è rischio di rapina.
Yeah, sure. I'll probably
Non
get
c'è
that
rischio di
done.
rubi perché o,
Nine.
o paghi o...
2
Oh
Aldwych.
yeah, I can get that done. I'll probably
e
get that done by Thursday.
non c'è rischio di
Yeah, I'll probably get that done by Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday.
Poi ti sta tanto attento te con la carta.
Thank you so much.
Have
Have a lovely day.
sicuro che stai pagando la cosa.
Però per lo Stato c'è la
sì.
fiscale così, capito?
Alright.
Certo.
Bye.
Tutto quello che incassi ti dai. Quindi potrebbe essere un bene perché potrebbe scendere le tasse. Invece in Italia fanno sparire tutti i soldi, fanno in nero e poi alla fine le tasse aumentano. Cioè come mentalità mi dice che qua cioè, la verità.
That bank, Tier 4, keep trying to charge me 10p, so I'm scared to put money in it. I feel like they're going to charge me 10p as a plan. Just have like 30, 40
Però è
pounds.
giusto, cioè almeno mantengono la città bene. Però poi fanno i soldi da
Noi
gli
invece
americani rompono gli inglesi, ok, gli americani non sono solo stesso.
9
Peggio,
2
cioè, i francesi,
Aldwych.
gli americani invece sono, cioè, ok, politico almeno, però a casa tua ti fa casino. Poi dicono di no. Cioè mica mi metto nella
Bad people
fontana.
told me as well, YouTube as well. They told me that mom's all
questo che è?
can't work.
Pensi il tuo garden?
Sì, è insieme.
Vedi c'è...
Royal Albert Hall.
Ecco. Amore domani ci vediamo all'ospedale. Vedi, questo non sei da siamo qua, Oh, ma ragazzi,
Mi sa che le abbiamo buttate.
questa la volevi inserire?
No, degli altri viaggi.
Vabbè, non me ne consegno.
9
Tutto rovinato.
2 Aldwych.
Sì, sarebbe da dire. Poi iniziamo a terminare. Poi quando uno ci va ci dà vedere dove siamo stati.
There is, but it's not hard. I can just cut through and go there, but I don't know. It scares me. It scares me. Then I'll play me and say, oh, I'm shaking. That is true, still. I'm shaking.
Edinburgh. Scendiamo là.
Man, B&Q, yeah.
Sì.
Half of it.
Vediamo se c'è una dopo ponte.
Brexit Wales Gate.
Sunday, like that.
Dopo lo vediamo, io andavo via di là.
They wouldn't. Much stuff like that.
No, quello là per essere che c'era è stato girato San Francisco, che è il più grande quartiere cinese.
Nine 2 Aldwych.
Should, bicycle, I was charging.
I just
sicuro. 28 giorni dopo. No, questo è era quello che c'era tipo un virus. Discorso del re. Quattro matrimoni.
Rutland Gardens.
Poi Christmas Card. Abbatto proprio. Ora c'è il sangue, è vero. Vabbè, Harry Potter, Miss Pop, Sliding Dogs, Book per Vendetta, Pesce chiamato Wanda, Bohemian Rhapsody, Attacco al potere di oro, Orgoglio e pregiudizio. Sono girato. Qualche scena secondo me sì. Ma pure Fast and Furious hanno girato un po'.
Knightsbridge Station. Harrods.
Che hai detto? La prossima?
No, sì.
No, non scendo.
Knightsbridge Station. Harrods.
Sì.
9. 2. Aldwych.
Castle. She visits when the devil and it's first.
9. 2. Aldwych.
She foot in there. Yeah, the fan she hear them off cut off the start foot. I saw them old people that steal. Some of them are still too. I went she did. Come say, open the camera last night. I'll never open for that.
Old Park Lane. Hard Rock Cafe.
So I wish she did Maria.
No, let's keep it fun, Johnny. Hold on tight. Sit wherever you want, Johnny. Maybe like there? Yeah?
How many stops?
I don't know. Just see.
Green Park Station.
She how much? She more in her 80s.
Nine.
Straight past.
To Aldwych.
Glass, I can say the thing. She in the glass, she see everything. Anyway, so she in the glass, she see everything.
Old Bond Street, Royal Academy. Nine. To Aldwych. Piccadilly Circus.
Barriers kind of techie on top of the adjacent wall. I was more formal things on top.
By churches?
Yeah.
Yeah. part influence my side of the wall, but I'm part of this, I'm part of some of the side of the side.
Piccadilly Circus.
Oh, wait.
Nine to Aldwych.
That's supposed to pay now. Yeah, because remember the money John I eat out. If I die, that money you see my wiggle in your first face. Yeah.
Theatres here, look up here, Jack. You see that whole inside that building is a television screen. You see it? It's moving round. You see it? Here.
Because the whole mortgage sector, I fly which she'd have a cut already. I'm calling, but I'm still up on it. I wonder if Lloyd must want still.
Especially over there.
Tough to go somewhere like that. I'm tired of this man.
That bus has got like music on it.
Haymarket, Jermyn Street. Nine to Aldwych.
So, shall I get the trio price? I get 17.
Yeah.
So, I have for that trio.
Yeah.
If you want a trio, I'm going to get 17. I put the trio and get my trio. If you want to put the trio, I'll make it back.
Trafalgar Square.
Send them a little money and do some gardening and just wait. So we now have to clear. Yeah, I put you on the day to clear them. We can go up there. So I just say, like I used to, I have to clear. Yeah, so just put it here. Hopefully when I say we're coming off. Yeah. Hello? Huh? What are you doing, man? I'm there, boy. What's up,
Nine.
no man just come and
Two.
tell me something that I
Aldwych.
calm me before nothing. Show you that. This one looks like an average. Yeah, see, what's the yeah, I think it's fun. I'm ready for go. The 50 euros. I think it's sure 80.
Charing Cross Station, Trafalgar Square.
Some market it also. Yeah, man, I'm sure. Charlotte market or something like that. Yes, I don't know. Some market. They want 50.
Nine. 2. Aldwych. gates here. Please take your belongings with you.
What a journey, passing 2 royal parks and some of the best tourist attractions in this city. If not seen, why not explore London some more and watch one of our other videos? Time for a bit of culture. I'm going to grab some food in Covent Garden before seeing a play at the Fortune Theatre. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.